You know what I'm saying? I heard Jay don't believe in smoking anymore.
Smoking
a pancake?
Not that I don't believe in it.
You just don't condone it.
I did so much of it yesterday, dog.
I feel you don't condone it. I feel like you don't want the young folks participating in the consumption of the devil's lettuce.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Demon weed.
Demon drugs. I heard it's a gateway. That's what I heard.
A gateway to where?
I heard it's a gateway to being a criminal.
To hell.
Ooh.
I heard the devil's lettuce is a gateway to criminal activities.
Really?
This is what I heard from a very reliable source.
I don't think that's
the
true.
News.
No.
How does the devil grow lettuce down there, bro? It's so fucking hot and on fire. Come on.
Bro, because the devil is a lie. That's why, Jay. That's how he's growing lettuce out there.
I seen this skit. Someone did a Rick Ross like meme about him getting beat up, and he's like rapping about he's like telling about what happened. He's all, look to my right, I see my homie getting punched. I look to my left, another homie getting punched or some shit like that. Dude. It was hilarious, dog.
That fool is a fucking bozo. I mean, I don't know him, but some of the things that I've seen. No, bro, I like Ross's music, right? Like, man, I fuck with Ross's music, but like him, like personally, he seems a little odd.
He actually posted he did something where he's walking through his crib and he's trying to tell what happened, and he's like, yeah, I hit this dude with the 1-2.
Oh, kind of like Soulja Boy. Remember Soulja Boy's whole story that one time?
And then everybody in the comments says, oh, this fool acts like we didn't see the whole video.
it was on the internet the very next day.
Yeah, dog, it was funny.
You couldn't stop 50. That dude, bro. Like when he takes that shit for life, like he ain't playing. That is for life. I don't like you forever.
Yeah,
he's the king of that shit.
Yeah,
I think.
But one thing about 50, he's not physically fighting people anymore.
No, he hasn't had to for a while.
See, that's the thing. Once you cross 35, I mean even 30, you gotta stop thinking you can just punch people.
Unless you're in the ring and you're like professionally fighting.
Yeah,
but out here in the streets.
Yeah, like that street culture, man. Like you're lucky to make it in the real life.
Yeah.
To 30, so you make it to 30. And you out here picking fights, trying to antagonize people. There's something wrong with you.
Talking
You're
about
looking
that,
for attention.
I seen what old boy Machete, Danny Trejo. He got into it for 4th of July.
Did he?
He hopped out the whip, went to go fucking give homeboy a 2-piece and a biscuit, and he got slumped over.
See, he's
brother. He's like 80 years old, my dude.
It's not even about age with him, man. Like he's too culturally relevant to take a bad one like that, bro. Like,
I mean, it had to have been some shit though, dog. I feel like he didn't just hop out the whip right for some crazy. Like it wasn't just some bullshit.
Yeah,
I doubt it.
I hope not.
You've never seen him conduct himself that way, so that would be random.
Nah, but old people
sometimes lose it.
Well, they take the leash off at a certain age, and they're just like,
fuck it,
let the dogs out, man.
Yeah, but I don't think he got knocked out, but he tried to swing on homeboy, and he was like, homie was on top of the sidewalk, and Danny was in the gutter, so he had a disadvantage out the gate.
Him in the gutter.
So he tried to like punch him, but he's punching up, and homie just blam, boom, put him down. It was like when your Theos get drunk and they start fighting at the barbecue. That's what everybody was saying.
We're about to slide for Unk.
Yeah, we're about to slide for Unk, dog. That was 4th of July, bro. So before we get too far into the 4th of July conversation, let's just intro this shit right out the gate. You are now tuned in to Respect the Connect. I'm your host, Johnny James, and I'm here with a few of my nearest and dearest. It's the oldest of old, Jason Travis. Hip doing good.
The legend.
The legend of Jason, old man Travis. How you doing, Jay?
Good, bro. Posted, dog.
Posted and not toasted.
I'm a little tired today, bro.
Because you were toasted yesterday.
All day yesterday, bro.
So that's post-toasted.
Post-toasted.
Hey, Len Words. What's good?
What's good? Oh,
Curveball.
man, it's all good.
I
got an answer for that one.
There we go.
I got an easy one for that one. It's all
Production
good.
on the other side. We in focus. How we sounding, Dom? You got a mic.
I'm sounding good. You guys are sounding all right.
Oh, all right, bro. Hey, but it's 7 in my office because you're fucking fired, man. We're supposed to be sounding good. Episode 70 makes some motherfucking noise. Jay.
Damn.
How was your 4th of July, Jason Travis?
Mine was chilling, bro. It was good. I have some family that's actually moving out to Texas. So this was like the last big bang that they usually do one like every year. So
pun intended?
None.
Yeah, actually, pun intended. I mean, yeah, no, but yeah, dog. So I went out there, celebrated with them because from here on, I'm on my own.
Okay.
We're on our own. No, I'm just kidding. But
so
it was chill though.
You don't have to specify which part of Texas, but have you been to Texas? Do you like it there? You wanna you gonna visit?
Could you see yourself?
I know
out there?
I know how you feel about California.
Bro, I think we've driven through Texas. I've never like stayed.
You never
there.
got to kick it in
No,
there.
never-
Okay,
never
they
got
got a
to
lot
kick
of
it out
like
there.
little like lakes. They got some nice spots. In
That's where they're
Texas.
going.
Texas,
What a state's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a fucking country.
it is.
Bro, they move like their own country, dog.
It's fucking bro. The land mass is crazy business.
Ridiculous, yeah.
Yeah, it's a day's work.
And
of
they have
travel.
more water access than anybody else in the motherfucking
That's
country.
because they
to
getting
water.
our water too.
Yeah.
They just be taking everybody water, bro. They got ours too. So it sounds like you guys blow up the neighborhood
Bro, yeah.
without incriminating anybody.
The fucking sheriffs pulled up right away. They're all, hey, this is your first and last warning. If we have to come back here, the homeowner goes to jail, and it's like a $500
I thought they lifted
fine.
the ban. What the fuck were y'all lighting?
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
They were just out there burning bushes.
Let's light that house on fire.
We lit a car on fire. No.
Like those
Hey.
aren't fireworks, guys. Those are Molotov cocktails.
Bro, those are IEDs, my dude. What are you guys doing? This is the 4th of July. Bro. This
Nah,
is it.
they go crazy, bro. My cousins go crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
I seen a little bit of your story, but that was crazy business. I didn't know if you were like participating in 4th of July or you guys were opening up a fireworks stand. I couldn't tell, dog.
Y'all had all of it, huh?
They go crazy over there, dog.
Nice.
What about you, Lenworth? How was your 4th, bro? How was your 4th, Lenworth?
It was pretty chill, man. You know, we went out to Grants and kicked it with the homies.
Yeah.
Your homies, your family. And I had my kids with me and they had a great time. Plenty of kids, plenty of food. Those chickens, them chicken. I don't know who made that chicken at the barbecue, but that shit was on fire. It was nice.
joke.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Bro, it gave Chick-fil-A a run for its money.
Yeah.
They were like patties,
okay.
and no one even seen it. It was like a fillet. Kenny was hiding them. Fucking diabolical
There was a bunch of them, but you know what it looked like to me? Eggplant parmesan, and I was like,
Why is that
I don't know
here?
why. Yeah, like that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, maybe it's like some chili relleno or something. It kind of looked like that.
Why is the most Hispanic barbecue I ever been to got some fucking
I was just like, maybe they got some chilies or something. I was like, I don't know, but I'm not gonna eat what I don't recognize. And then everyone was like, man, did you try that chicken? And I was like, where the chicken at? Where's the chicken? And yeah, it was slapping, man.
Man, my cousin Joe walks out with some this dude made himself a little chicken sandwich concoction. That's how I seen him. I'm like, what the fuck? Where'd you get that Chick-fil-A shit? He's like, there's a big old plate of them inside. Shit was
I
fire,
haven't seen
dog.
him in a minute, bro.
Yeah, man, the whole fam was there. It was dope, bro, to have Landwords out there, bro. It was the shit. Like, we took it easy. All the kids were there, bro. But I feel like Landwords didn't realize that I'm as diabolical with the fireworks as I am, bro. I'm always looking to blow some shit up. So I'd have gotten us in trouble if I was with you.
As
Yeah,
soon as
probably.
it got dark, he turned into Beavis with a lighter.
I did. I was like, that's just always, bro. I'm like, we got to put this in something to see how it explodes. I was always that kid, bro. And we was always the kids that were like having fireworks wars with each other.
Yeah.
And I'm passing down the tradition. Like, Johnny got into a fucking Roman candle war with one of his cousins. I didn't realize they made 30-round Roman candles.
Yeah. That shit went on for a
Yikes,
while. Like
Bro, it looked like fucking Harry Potter in the hood.
it looked exactly like some Harry Potter shit. Like,
It was like
for real.
some Wingardium Leviosa shit, bruh.
They're shooting like flames at each other, like back, like from 30, 40 feet away,
Bro.
And they're just jetting them past each other. And just
Yeah. Johnny smoked his cousin.
Man, he got him.
He got him like 6 times
him a few
dead
times.
on, bruh.
Yeah.
Hitting Manuel's car.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, and then then we got into the dastardly deeds. Everybody was fucking shroomed out of their fucking minds because
shit.
Manable pulls up with some fucking chocolates. Hey, the funniest shit. Oh my God, bro. My cousin Joe, this fucking guy, bro. So the homie was like, hey, you want a chocolate? He goes, bro, eats that shit, dog. He didn't even realize.
Yeah.
He's all, damn, bro, that's crazy. You about to feel nuts right now. Don't fucking lie, bro. He's all, I ain't lying, bro. I didn't think you were just gonna fucking eat it out of my hands. It was awesome. I didn't do that
Pass
shit because
first.
I was driving.
Yeah.
I had all the kids, my mom's, and we was driving the motherfucking soccer van because that's the only thing that'll fit all my kids and they won't fit in my truck. Bro, if I'd have done that shit, I would have been driving back like in a spaceship.
Yeah.
That would have been not the business.
Yeah.
And I'd have probably blown myself up all the crazy sketchy shit I was doing with the fireworks.
You guys got any TVs in the van?
No,
Does it have, like,
this
the-
is super OG.
Yeah.
This motherfucker barely got electrical doors that open and shit. It's right when they stopped the ones that you had to slide open with your hands. It's right after Kendrick's Caravan, the one that's on the cover.
Yeah. So it does have the automatic door?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh shit.
That's it. That's it. But that's the only thing that fits all the family. We can't fit them in a truck, and like I ain't trying to get an SUV right now. Like I'm cool with
Get
my
one
truck.
of them Tellurides, bro. Those fuckers are hard.
Yeah, I know, but damn, I'm still paying on this fucking truck, man.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a camper trailer on the back of that bitch, and everybody just gonna
There you
sit in the
go.
back, and I'm gonna be
Just roll.
rolling,
Yeah.
sit in the back, buckle up, bro. They used to make seats that had buckles in them shits in the back.
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh.
No, you know what's crazy? I just thought about. Y'all remember like the Ford? I can't even remember, but they were like the little single cab joints that was kind of like a half cab, and it had the little seats in the back.
Yeah,
that were
folded up.
sketchy as fuck. They folded up like on each
Sideways.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck were we doing in
barely
those
fit a
things,
toolbox
bro?
back there.
There's
Yeah.
no way if you get in a wreck, you're surviving back
That
there.
was like the S10s, like the Chevy.
I don't
It was
know.
like that, yeah.
Don't know what it was, but if you got in a serious wreck, bro, you ain't gonna survive back there.
Yeah.
You're
You
probably
get
better
crushed.
off riding in the fucking tailgate, man.
Damn,
You like
right?
fly out and roll.
Get rear-ended.
Those seats were so fucking small and uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah.
You're sitting there like this, that sketchy little seat belt. Yeah, there's probably a reason they got rid of them bitches.
Yeah.
Fourth was fun though.
Fourth was though.
It was the shit. I like it. And we got the motherfucking Not Like Us son video.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he did it on purpose on 4th of July.
Yeah.
That was intentional
I think so.
because Drake was celebrating Canada Day. So he's
Was it?
like, yeah,
What's Canada Day?
some shit that they do in Canada. It's their fourth. They
And
celebrate
it's, and
that.
it's,
on the
and
same-
it's
on
on
the
the
same
4th
day?
of
No,
July?
it's like a week before.
Oh.
But Drake was on IG taking selfies and talking about, you know what I'm saying? It's about time we celebrate the time. So,
Oh, yeah. He put the accent back on?
nah, but I'm just doing, I'm doing my Terrence and Phillip South Park impression.
The South Park
Yeah.
version of the Canadians.
Yeah. So, Kendrick dropped on 4th of July, which I don't think was a coincidence.
Yeah.
He did it on purpose because he's still trying to push the he's not like us.
Yeah.
I'm going to defer to producer first.
What's up?
How'd you feel about the video?
It was dope. It was dope. Man, the visuals are crazy as fuck. Everything was dope as fuck. Again, I'm over the song, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
You're tired of it?
I'm tired of it, bro.
Okay.
I'm not like super blown away by the beat. It's a catchy beat, but other than that, I'm kind of done with the whole situation.
Crazy business. This guy says I'm not blown away by the beat. That shit's hard, bruh. Bopper.
The drums,
Mustard
the
went
drums and the
crazy.
percussion are hard.
You got to remember he listens to music like some filmmakers watch film.
I do the same. That beat's
I know,
crazy.
but here's the thing. I think where he's coming from is like he'll analyze it to the nth degree, and then once he understands it to that level, it's like nothing excites him anymore about it. 'Cause
Okay.
he's already he's taking it in completely already.
I'll give him a pass.
He's not a casual fan like that.
Oh, bro.
He's not a casual fan.
What about the snippet in the beginning? It sounds like Not Like Us too. I can't wait for that shit to drop, bruh.
That's got to be off his album. bro.
Come
That's crazy.
on.
When
Which-
did he say when his album's supposed to drop?
No, but my mind, we went a full internet dive in, all of us, bro, before we get into a Mass Landward's opinion, though, on the video. What you
Video,
feel
I
about
thought the video was really, really, really well done. Was a little surprised not to see any of the footage from the concert,
Yeah.
like we talked about. I guess I didn't make it, or
it?
they
Why
got
do
an
you
alternate
think,
version.
from someone that's directed videos, been a part of videos and shot videos, what do you think the reasoning was behind that not making the cut?
Considering the group of people that were on stage, I think if anybody was on paper and shouldn't have been there, that might have got caught on camera. They could have ruined, it could have been bad for someone, because you know how.
What you mean you weren't at home? I seen you in the video.
Right, exactly.
And you ain't supposed to be around this motherfucker right here.
Exactly.
Okay.
So on a certain level, I can see why if it didn't make it for the video, it's probably floating out there like the old dog tape That,
Oh, yeah.
from
Homeboys
Menace to
watching it
Society.
over and over
Yeah,
again. I'm about to
everybody,
sing this in.
everybody knows it and everybody's seen it, and it's probably like an underground thing where everyone was like, "Yo, that was the day." So it's like it has archive value now, but it's not like for public consumption.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Man, that shit was sick.
it was dope. It was a good video. I really liked the. I didn't hear anyone say anything about the shipping containers.
Oh, that's the first thing we talked about.
That was what I was like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's multiple places. There's multiple things this can go with,
I was
right?
like, okay.
And then
Talk about it.
And then he had the black dudes dancing in the shipping containers too,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So is he talking about like the child trafficking?
I was
right?
about to say we all saw Sound of Freedom,
Right?
We
Is
know
that what he's
it
talking
was.
about?
We
Or
know
is he,
what
is he talking about exporting Black American culture? Right? Is that what the shipping crates are for? Right? There's layers here, right?
Okay, that could be.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Layers. Because K-Dot is intentional.
Yeah.
Nothing is
I
happenstance.
can't even really give all that to him though. Like that's
No, he's got a good squad around him.
everybody
That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
for
yeah.
sure.
He's got a crazy team.
But he's not going to surround himself with people that aren't as intentional as he
Oh,
is.
for
You feel
sure.
what I'm saying?
For sure.
This motherfucker did 17 and a half push-ups, bruh. He's
Why do
got
you know?
17. We
How many
picked that shit
push-ups?
apart,
Oh my
dog.
God, man.
You talk about how Jay's picture, that's exactly how I do it. K-Dot's got 17 Grammys.
And he did 17.
17 and a half.
Ooh.
Because that's the age old girl was that they're saying that Drake was fucking around with too. She wasn't fully 18.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And if you watch that same scene, there's a picture off the wall facing the wall. Drake said, when you're in the studio, you got pictures of us on the wall where you're working, right? And Drake told him, drop and give me 50, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 17 and a half. Crazy, bruh.
Well.
Exactly. I can't, and I think at first, bro, first off, I can't wait for the motherfucking snippet to drop because that shit sounds hard.
Yeah.
I hope that's what we get on this
You think
album,
you getting
dog.
an album out of that?
I think so.
You still think he
I
might
think
come
so.
through?
We getting an album.
We'll
That's
see.
what I think.
We'll
so
see.
Yeah.
on his shirt too, we going all the way internet mode here. We dove in this shit. We going. I did this. I did my research, dog. Well, kind of. On one of his shirts that he's wearing, it says 8/8/24 on his shoulder.
Oh shit.
That ain't an accident. And it's
No.
Kobe Day.
Man.
What a better time. I hope it's the full album. I really do.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be. I feel like it's probably the snippet that we got in the beginning
Really?
of the song.
Okay.
Probably. But if it's the whole album, I love it.
I know.
And if it is the whole album, Jason, what would you prefer to hear from Kendrick on this project?
I don't know. I can't really pinpoint anything because he speaks a lot, bro, and it's a lot of shit that people do need to hear.
As a producer, though, what do you like? What do you like about Kendrick? Like, what do you hear and you're like, damn, that would be dope to be in the studio and do that
I
with
like
him.
his beat selection, bro. I like
Except for the last one.
He always yeah. Yeah. But again, bro, like he has a really dope message. Sometimes he loses me when he gets into like the different accents or the different like voices, like Eminem. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Same thing with him. But I mean, shit, to be in the studio would be crazy, bro. Like I'm not gonna not try to make a beat or show him some shit just
Yep.
because you know what I'm saying. But I really want. I hope he drops another album because I want to hear that whole thing. Like after the whole run he's had, like I definitely I'll give it a listen. From like back in the day, dude, I used to buy a CD. I'll listen to like it was always Master P CDs. They had like 30 fucking songs.
know.
But I'm gonna listen to this whole CD tonight, and then I would, bro. but that's probably what I'll do with this.
Yeah.
And Master P never really had a story on him either. It was just a bunch of random
It was
records.
just just tracks.
Him and
Yeah.
all the homies and shit.
And about half of them probably could have been taken off the actual album. And I fuck with Master P too,
Yeah,
bro.
they just figured out how to squeeze all this extra fucking tracks on like a regular CD, bro.
Yeah, and they put all of them on there. And it was pre-streaming, so it didn't really matter. They didn't need to have all those songs on there. It didn't go towards the numbers.
No.
Yeah, but you know what I think during that era and Master P coming from like the just direct sales marketing
And
side
hustling.
of things, he was just like, I'm gonna give you more bang for your buck. Every CD is a double CD. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
think he was just looking at it from a straight,
Marketing.
yeah, like more for your money sort of scenario. Because for a while there, it felt like that's what the labels were doing anyway. They were giving us double CDs that we didn't really need.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
I
The-
mean,
the only one we did need was All Eyes on Me. dude.
yeah, All Eyes on Me, I think, is still probably the greatest double disc in hip hop.
You can't trim
Oh, you can, 100%.
Okay.
No, I feel like All Eyes on Me definitely could have been trimmed, but in the same breath, name a better double disc in hip hop.
Life After Death.
You think
I was
Life
gonna say
After
Life
Death?
After Death is
You
good.
think it's
Life
better than All Eyes on Me? That's a hot take, and that's pretty close.
Is it? I find myself more satisfied when I listen back to Life After Death than All Eyes on Me. All Eyes on Me has like definitely some bangers, but it's got to me more skippers.
I'm gonna have to revisit both now that you said that, because I've said this before.
Yeah.
Like I'm such a Tupac fan that like I am blinded.
Yeah.
Right. I do have a bias, especially when it comes to Big. I think.
Yeah.
Because if you're down with Bad Boys, Zap record label, fuck you.
No, we were listening to Life After Death
Yeah.
when we left Rio Doso
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago, bro.
I might
And
have
there's
to
some heaters.
revisit.
Yeah.
I might have to compare and revisit.
That shit, yeah. That one, man, like you go back and listen to that shit, and that shit might be. It's one of like that one to me doesn't get enough regard when it comes to like greatest hip hop albums.
Life After Death.
That one to me is like I listened to that one a whole lot when I was young. Like that Life After Death shit was just
Bro.
incredible.
That track, what was I forget the name of it, bro? But he ends the whole shit. There's shootouts and shit, and he goes, and through all the excitement, their shit got towed. They double parked by a
yeah,
hydrant. Stupid motherfuckers.
And see again,
Storytelling is crazy, bro.
I might, because I'd listen to it. I listened to everything, but again, when it dropped and in the mind state that I was in, yeah, like there's no way I feel like I could ever put it above All Eyes on Me. So maybe now I need to go back, bro, with fresh eyes and fresh ears and revisit both those albums together.
Yeah, listen to them back to back. You'll definitely appreciate the artistry on both of them. But that Biggie joint, man, like nothing was even close to what he was doing, man. Like nobody was rapping like that. Like,
Man, we lost.
yeah,
We lost
Yeah,
too
we
much,
lost
brother.
a
Isn't that
lot.
crazy?
Those
that
two, like we lost a
We're
lot.
comparing them, and it's been what 20
It was-
years?
I know, it's been
And,
almost 30 years
All
now.
these new artists, and, like,
25.
I don't know, like who else has a double disc that's like worth? Who else has a double disc, bro? Like,
Marshall Mathers dropping the motherfucking Music to Be Murdered By.
so what do you think about that? Is that
It's in the top 5 for me of double discs. It's super slept on.
What?
Because it's, bro, have you listened to it?
What?
Listen to it. Name another double disc in the industry, in the game.
Speaker Box Love Below.
Okay, that's 3. That's definitely 3. I'm gonna put that 100% above Music to Be Murdered By. I said top 5.
Okay.
Name 5 double discs.
Okay. All Eyes, Life After,
Speaker Box.
Speaker Box Love Below. Those are my like
Yeah, those are top 3.
the top 3.
I won't argue there.
Didn't Scarface drop a double? Scarface dropped a hard fucking double. I can't remember the
Oh yeah,
title
what the
of
fuck
it.
is the name? What? That's been a while too. That's
yeah,
been a
but
cold minute.
I'm old.
So, yeah,
So-
bro, I fuck with Scarface too. I feel like Scarface is super slept on and super underrated, bro. And it pisses me off, bro.
Yeah.
Because he's everything that Pac was too.
yeah.
When Scarface spits, it's like it's from the soul, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, Scarface, even on his tiny desk, like
Oh yeah.
yeah. I wish he could hear himself on the mic, so he could stay more on the mic, so we could get some of that fluctuation. But the
whole
way
thing.
he delivers he's another one of those whose delivery takes even simple lyrics and puts such depth into them.
There's 4.
Okay,
man? I just looked up a couple,
let me
bro.
see what else. What else was it? Oh, whoa, Wu Tang Forever.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, Wu Tang's on here.
Okay, it's falling out of the 5. It's
What else
falling
I
out
got?
of the
What else
5.
I
What about Bone Thugs, The Art of War?
I was thinking about
Art
Bone,
of
but
War's
I
not
don't know
Art
about
of
that
War's
one.
not better than
I can't
than
really give
Music
him
to Be
that
Murdered by.
There's Speaker Box.
Speaker
Okay.
Box Love Below.
Okay.
Okay, top 10. I'll readjust. Top 10. It's not top 5, especially because I forgot about Scarface and Wu-Tang.
Okay.
So I might be a little biased here, but I'm gonna say this is on here too. Though is UGK, the Underground Kings, when Pimp C got out of
When he
jail.
got out of jail. That's in the top 10 too.
That's
That's
same.
top
It don't
10.
crack 5 though. And I'm gonna put M's Music to Be Murdered by right above
Before
that, I
that
think.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ken said DJ Screw.
DJ
Screw.
Yeah, does it hit top 10 though?
Nah,
For us, it's good because we're down here in the region.
Yeah, screw. Yeah, screw.
I don't think it goes 10 of all time.
Yeah.
So they got Vince Staples, Summertime 06.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not going above any of that
Big
stuff.
Crit.
Crit
Forever is a mighty long time. That's a double disc.
Yeah, it might
was
just
it.
crack the 10. I'd put that
Yeah.
maybe at like 11,
11.
something like that.
What else?
But okay.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, bro. Is that a double disc?
Hell no. How is that a double?
I don't know why that's
Maybe
on
it's
there,
just about to be.
That ain't a
No, that's not
That
double.
can't be a
That's
double.
not
No.
30 records on that.
Not at all.
then. I don't know.
And what about The Last Don?
Hey, make them say, hey, that video, that movie was fire,
I
dog.
remember that movie, dog.
What
I used
about
to have that
what
shit.
about I got the hookup? Remember that?
Yep.
Remember that knockoff Friday?
Yeah.
How was the flea market Friday, dog? It was what that was,
It
and I still fuck with it.
It was.
It was.
We
Let's
need,
just be
we,
real.
we need a I got the hookup out here in Albuquerque, man. We need to figure that
Well,
out.
let's do it.
Let's go.
Shit, we need a Friday,
that.
bro. We need
We
a
need a
Friday Albuquerque version.
We
It
need
wouldn't be Friday. It'd be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mañana.
Mañana.
Mañana day.
It's not a bad fucking idea,
Mañana
dog. Not
day.
even day, just mañana.
Mañana.
Shit, bro. We have to cut that.
Hey, we're cutting this out. Nobody fucking steal our idea.
Yeah.
Talking about Mr. Morel, though, back to it. Bro, the part to me that stood out the most in everything I broke down in the fucking video was his wife and his kids, my dog.
Yeah, that was nice.
That right there was literally them dancing on Aubrey's grave.
Yeah.
And a lot of people didn't notice. You see what his wife was wearing?
What?
She was wearing a wife beater.
Oh yeah. I did notice that. I did notice that. She had the wife corrector on.
She did.
For sure.
And she's dancing around. Kids are sea walking. Kendrick just posted, chilling. And this motherfucker does when he does the A minor bar, motherfucker does
The
a
hopscotch.
version of hopscotch.
Yeah.
And Don pointed it out. I think he hopped over the 6.
Oh, did he?
No shit.
What about you, Dom? Because I know you've been trying to play, neutral. We'll just call it that. We've had some arguments. What'd you like about the video the most?
I liked how simple, but like if you know, there's so much crazy detail. Like to the average eye, a beautiful video, like just so sick. And then if you know, you know.
The layers that are there.
Yeah.
I like when I like when fake Drake got ripped away into the darkness.
I didn't see that.
Well, he's standing there and he's like recreated kind of some scenes in, I think it was Family Matters, I think that Drake did, if I'm not mistaken. But Drake comes up, wearing the Scary Hours fit right behind Kendrick and just gets taken away.
Ah, okay.
And the
I think I saw that
final
part.
nail,
Yeah.
the final nail that I think people are overlooking too was the caged bird at the end.
Oh yeah.
What's the only thing a caged bird can do? Learn words?
Sing.
Sing.
I guess. I don't know.
Man.
You can die.
So I feel like sing and die.
Sing and die,
I feel like Kendrick was saying, listen, bro, we're gonna let you sing. But the moment you try and get out of them bars, or try and send some bars, all you can do is sing now, my dude.
Nah.
Because I'm with the culture feeling.
Yeah. What you think the significance of that owl is?
Because that's Drake's OVO, October's very own. That's the logo.
Yeah, but what you think the significance of the owl is?
Yeah, it's white and black too, the one that he was hitting, white and brown.
But what do you think the significance of that actual owl? Like those owls.
I just took it as those.
Okay.
What I just told you, the
Okay.
two things, that's what I thought,
Okay.
right? So the owl, the
Johnny-
colors of the owl.
Johnny don't want to talk about the real
Let's
shit.
go though. I do. But on my
what-
surface level, those are the two like hidden things that I seen. What am I missing?
Y'all ain't never heard of some of them sneaky freaky societies?
Oh, what is that? Their logo? The owl?
Yeah.
Why do you
ain't
think
seen
they
the-
use
you
that?
ain't- You ain't seen the secret owl on the dollar?
No.
Yeah, see, y'all got me sounding crazy.
Nah,
again.
come on, hit the fucking hit it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Len Words.
Okay, hold on.
Leonard's right. There's a hidden owl on this.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's not, but all I'm saying is, why do you think?
Let me get a good one.
Why do you think? What's the significance, and why would they use an owl? What's the reasoning behind it?
Well, I think it's the same. I think it's the same subtle reason why groups use symbology and other things to like have like long-standing influence. So like if you understand certain parts about like architecture and Masonic history and symbology, you understand the design of Washington D.C. So you can see what Benjamin Banneker was really like doing. It's a power. It's a symbol of power. And the owl.
So the way he laid out all of like the architecture of Washington,
Right. Correct.
it's all connected
Correct.
for
And it's all
symbolism
based-
of power.
Correct. Yeah. It's supposed to be the greatest home court advantage on earth. like you get stuck in Washington, like you driving and you don't know the streets and everything. But these symbols and all this shit that they put into this stuff, like, let me see if I can find. I think it's.
Let me hold the dollar. Let me hold the dollar.
Let me hold a dollar.
bro.
I'm gonna write my name.
Nah, hey, there's a lot though. Like I've seen people break down the symbolism and the stuff that's hidden.
Yeah,
in the
they made
dollar
fun
as
of
well.
it. John Stewart made fun of it. And
Is there a guy in the bush?
You ever
Yeah.
look?
Oh my God,
You ever look at a
dude.
$20 bill on weed?
Oh, weed, man. All right.
I want to see where it's
So
at.
is it
though.
on the $1 bill or is it on the $20 bill?
It's on the one, I think.
They say that's
I
where the
wanna
most
say-
symbolism's at, right? Is in the one.
Yeah.
Backside,
It's on the backside of it.
top right.
Top
Top
right
right.
backside.
Where am I seeing it? You'll have to show me. I ain't got my spectacles on.
We'll have to look. Where's it at? You walking up with it? Let's
Yeah,
see. Dom.
he go. Go ahead, block my camera. It's all good.
Yeah. Let's see where we at.
I thought it was somewhere.
You guys tweaking?
It's somewhere over there. Nah, man, we ain't tweaking, bro.
I think so, bro.
Damn, bro, we need a
Anyway,
microscope up in this motherfucker.
So here's the other thing that no one ever talks about. OVO. So
Yeah.
OO.
Here, look, watch. Step just to the side here so we can still see
So
the
like
words.
that symbol of OVO is those two eyes and that angle of your like the angry eyebrows and shit. That's what the
up there at the very top?
Yeah. But you gotta
Who the fuck is sitting here looking at these dollars like this?
no, but here's the thing. A better question to me is who the fuck designed that shit and why did they put that shit in there?
That's true.
Because people don't even understand the symbology written on the dollar. They don't know what that actually is. They think it's money,
Yeah.
but they don't know what it actually is.
Well, yeah,
when
there's a
they're
lot
looking
of
at it.
crazy weird
So there's
symbols
a
on them. I agree with you.
Not just the symbol, just the note itself. Like people don't know what it is.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like all the symbology and stuff, like what Drake is cloaked himself with from the very beginning, is symbology of groups that have been running the show,
moving
for
and
a
grooving
long
behind
time.
the scenes.
Correct. So I think there's something
Even
bigger, even deeper going on when he's like caging up an owl and he's talking about like OV-hos and all this shit. Like I think there's a lot more going on beneath the surface
That would not shock me.
that they can't really get directly into because, subtlety is
Well, he
sometimes
says the
better
rabbit hole
move.
goes deeper. I
Exactly.
promise you.
Exactly. And that's
promise you.
and that's the thing. Is like I think Drake a long time ago, because he was probably a kid when he got into the business, and he wasn't particularly in a group of people that would have protected him from certain influences.
Mm-hmm.
I think he probably picked a side, and over time he's like, yeah, this is a powerful side, but it doesn't represent like the people.
Well,
on
it's
that part
powerful
of
until
it.
they don't want you there anymore.
That's true.
Then it's super powerful against you.
That's what happened to a lot of we
We-
saw
we
what happened
done
to Diddy.
synced it.
Yeah,
We
we
synced
seen
it.
what happened to Diddy.
Yeah, I think again, and we said this too. All he can really do at this point is make music, and I feel like him being like significant as like conversation of like rappers and hip hop artists. I feel like Kendrick has done what 50 did to Ja to Drake.
Yeah,
He's kicked out the club, I think.
I feel like that too.
He's kicked out the
I
club.
feel like
dog.
that, too.
He's still gonna be making hit records probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're gonna see a shift. I think we're gonna see him focus more in on the pop stuff and the singing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If he tries to step back into the waters and like rap, I
Yeah.
think that conversation's over, dog. I think he kicked him out the club, bro.
I don't know what kind of album Drake could come back with now that's really gonna do like the same sort of cultural influence. Like I don't know if he's gonna have another record.
It's not. I
that's
think,
gonna,
dog. I think it's over.
like really not
on that
On that.
aspect.
I mean,
Like,
they're going to be comparing him anything he does to the Not Like Us to his if Kendrick drops a new album.
do you
Yeah.
think he can come and start trying like to be like you think he can still be mentioned in conversations as like the top 10 greatest rappers after this?
Family Matters was dope though.
Yeah. But I mean, there's so many layers left
was
to it
No,
now.
I
snapping
mean,
on it.
even outside of like all these beef tracks, like what else does what I'm saying? Like Drake was a heavy hitter, bro. Like I mean, he has some whack ass features, bro. Oh my god.
But see, what I'm saying though is now, right now, with everything that's happened, how his careers went, and the ghostwriter allegations. I'm talking strictly from a hip hop standpoint.
Yeah.
What it takes to be considered in the top 10 greatest dead or alive, I think he's been fully removed from the conversation because of this.
I think I can
saying
agree.
rap.
I can agree with you if we're honoring the tenets of what an MC should be. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we're honoring what we've always known MCs to be, and we're not letting them keep moving the goalposts, because that's essentially why Drake got off the way he got off when it comes to just being popular. It's just like, well, he's pop, you know, like every time someone would question, you know, what he's actually rapping about or his credibility or his, it's just like, it's pop records. You know what I'm saying? So we always let that slide. So at a certain point, are we going to say, well, no, that's not hip hop, that's pop. So you can be the king of that hill if you want to, but you can't come over here acting like you're a part of this. This is not your thing anymore.
I'm what the culture feeling. Like for me, again, objectively looking at both sides. I'm not like trying to like say one way or the other. I'm just looking at it as a fan and how I've seen the culture evolve over my life. I don't know, man. I don't know if he can throw his hat back in the ring, brother.
Bro. He's gonna have to tread lightly.
I think we're getting a fucking a Drake country album next or some shit, dog.
Right.
I mean, we might, bro. Like, I feel like we're gonna get a hard pivot. I think, bro.
Yeah, I think he might continue to push like your Sexy Reds and, you know, co-sign some of these ratchet females and keep doing that stuff.
He might drop a MGK Blink 182 style album and shit on us real fast.
I hope not. But I was when my son went to go get those J's the other day, we were at the mall and there was this younger, like probably in her late teens, like 19 or something, girl who was working there, and they were playing Drake on the radio, and she was just like mouthing words, rapping it. So I think when I see stuff like that, I'm like, maybe subconsciously people are like, I don't fuck with that, but just like on another level, he's so baked into what music is now that it's hard to pull him out of it. But like you said, going forward, it's a whole different type of conversation, because now there's a lot of question marks on that shit, and it doesn't seem like anyone wants or needs to go any further with that. And if they do,
he said he's got 5 more in the chamber.
Yeah,
he said he's got 5 more in the chamber, dog.
And not to say that Kendrick is like, you know, the gatekeeper for quality when it comes to rap, because there's a lot of rap that I like that's in no way similar to either one of those guys, but when it comes to like the culture and it comes to the perspective of an artist, hip hop specifically trying to be and remain being the voice of the people, which is something that it started as, but then it kind of got away from. Now it seems like it's circling back to get back in its good graces with the people who actually like felt the shit from the beginning. And the artists have to play this like game of hopscotch where they're in it for commercial, you know, viability. They want to make money and earn a living and all that and entertain and do all that stuff. But then how do you do that when you the voice of the downtrodden? You know what I'm saying? It's like Bob Marley with a Adidas package. You know what I'm saying? It's like
so I seen a clip the other day where they were comparing rappers, right? There's like a new list that's out of like top 50 or some shit. And there's some whack ass artists on there, right? But you got like Jay-Z, you got Nas, Eminem's like
the ones that everybody
number
talked
5
about.
or some shit.
He
But then
addressed
you
it.
got like Lil Uzi, you got like Sexy Red.
don't belong,
Bro. And like there's like 20 artists. And
any
it's like
goofy motherfucker who puts a jewel in the front of his head like that. I'm sorry, that's not my leader. That's not my leader.
For real.
Yeah, I'm not following.
But it's
I ain't
like
following you nowhere.
They all can't be the same. We can't categorize them all as like rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's
we
like
just have
subgenres.
to have different genres
like
and tiers.
subgenres.
But
It's
see,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Some of them are pop artists. Some of them are just generic ass fucking entertainers. They rap, but it is soulless. It is just for a bop. And that's kind of how I feel about a lot of the people who just make records just to have like, oh, here's a good hook that people will remember. It's just like, bro, if you're not reaching me, like if you're not actually saying something or pretending like you got something to say. Like, I can't feel you like that.
Yeah, and see, I can still rock. Like, there's a time and a place for those records, right? Like, I'll throw them on when I'm not trying to like I just need like something in the background.
Right.
I kind of want to like bop out, vibe out. You know what I mean? But it's not gonna stay with you. You know what I mean? It's not like substantial.
And I like records for a lot of different reasons. Like, I forgot what song. I think it was like Camila Cabello. There was this one record, Bump, Bump, Bump. It was something where like the mix was fucking crazy, and every time she would, I'm gonna stay at home because I don't. The mix on that fucking record is incredible, and I'm listening to it with my kids, and I'm like, yo, y'all don't understand like how dope this is.
Mix,
because they're young, so they don't know music that hasn't been like mixed and edited on computers.
And they
I'm
hear it on
telling
the
them,
surface level,
Yeah,
too.
and I'm telling them, I'm just like, no, you used to have to cut the tape and to like be able to play that bass that tight. Like, no, this had to be programmed. It was flawless. So I appreciate music on different levels. I can appreciate good pop music. I can appreciate a good record. But some of this new shit, to me, is just an excuse for people to like shake their ass. It's not even like fun. Like that get it sexy. Like I feel I've already heard it though. Like it's not breaking anything new. It's literally retreading everything Luke, everything in Miami, like that whole bass culture, like that shit already did that shit and they washed it clean.
There's
like
no
they did
progression
all
of
it.
the culture.
Yeah, they're not even doing something new in the genre of fuck shit that they're creating.
Yeah.
So no, I'm serious. Like
it's true.
they're trying to
I
make
know.
they're trying to say, oh, this is a legitimate subcategory of rap. Cool, I'll grant you that. Give me something new.
Stop
Because you're
retreading
not-
old tires.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because you're not giving me nothing different.
No.
And I don't fuck with that. Like that to me is laziness. That's where I take offense to it. And I'm like, don't sell me no soup like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, don't give me the soup.
I make music that electrify them. You make music that pacify them.
Yeah. Sums it up.
It does. And that's the divide. And I think that's the main objective of this entire situation. I feel like Kendrick wanted to put light on how divided it is. And he ended it with, they not like us. This is different, dog. They're over there. We're over here. We don't do the same stuff.
Yeah.
Don't loop us together. That's why he said, Big Three, shit, I just see Big Me. We're not in the same conversation with each other. That's what I think.
Yep.
That's my 55 fucking cents on the shit.
Well, let's see if he drops an album. Like I said, I think he's already made like a significant cultural statement.
Yes.
So I don't know that he needs a whole nother album, but maybe he's got more to say. I don't know.
I think he does, and I'm here for it.
I think he's gonna drop an album. To do all this work and not drop a body of work
Yeah.
would be kind of.
Does
like
this not
would be
count
kind
as a body of work,
No,
though?
it is. But why not add one more masterpiece, if you will, to that whole body of work, which he probably has tracks lined up. You know what I'm saying?
For me, I hope there's a lot more Mustard on the beat, ho. 'Cause that shit, y'all, him and Mustard, they tapped into something the West Coast has needed for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. Something else I'm also here for is Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider. See, me, it was a goat. Oh, make some motherfucking noise.
Okay.
Album was supposed to drop on Friday. I feel like Eminem said, you know what? Let's let Kendrick cook. Let's push it to Monday.
So is it coming out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Coming out tomorrow.
Really?
Video drops tomorrow.
All right. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my
Video
money.
or just or
Video.
album?
No,
Oh, the video? No, I want
album
the album.
drops the 12th. I'll be in Cali, and that's gonna be the motherfucking vibes.
When you get back,
sending
we
it.
can
We
discuss
talk-
it. We can discuss it, and you can cut me my bread.
And we
Because you gonna lose that bet.
Hey, we doing it. Babytron. That's the first one I want to start with. Everybody
Okay.
that hadn't heard Babytron is like, where did Babytron end and Big Sean start?
Yeah.
There's a lot of vocal similarities.
Right,
To
right.
me, I feel like Babytron is a better version of Big Sean. I feel like he's a better for me.
Yeah.
I like his style a little more than Big Sean's. No disrespect to Big Sean because he still can cook, right? I'm not the hugest Big Sean fan, but I appreciate the fact that he's not just randomly in his situation,
Yeah.
right? Babytron cooked. I agree with Jay. I do wish that there was a fucking drum drop. The whole time, I was waiting for it to go bam, and it didn't.
Yeah.
So I felt like I felt like anxious at the end. I'm like, no fucking drum. Where the fuck are the drums, man?
I think it took away.
For me, a little bit for me too. But since I'm a rapper on the other end of it too, the lyrical side of it, it saved it for me, right?
Yeah.
I could hear a cappella record and I'll still be fine. But I was waiting for the drops and the drums, and never came.
Yeah.
M's verse, dude, man. I like when he's like on his like introspective, kind of cocky shit, but still trying to be motivational, right? Melly Mel's a legend. Bitch, so am I. I was fucking punched a damn hole in the ceiling in my fucking living room. Wildin'.
Yeah, his verse is crazy.
Hard. I think that's what we're gonna get more of on this album. I think we're gonna get like Big Homie M, like M, because I go back and I listen to the verse that he had on that new Juice WRLD feature, and he's talking about how he used drugs and he almost died, and he's trying to talk to the youth like, look, this is what happened to Juice, and this almost happened to me. Y'all almost lost me.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna get a lot of that on this album with him pushing the boundaries of stuff that he can say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. That's my take now. I could be wrong, but I'm not.
All right. You know, you can have it.
I could be wrong, but I'm not.
You can have it.
And I like that Len Words was like, okay, this dope. Len Words fuck with the Toby record.
I like the Toby record for the same. I noticed the same thing that y'all talking about without the drop. My solution to that was like, okay, if the sequencing in the album, like maybe the next song has more of that, and that's just like a song to kind of like float you up here.
And
then
like, don't get me
drop
wrong,
it,
like
you know
there's,
what I mean?
my bad.
Go ahead.
There's some beats where like you don't need a snare.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Where's my snare? I can't hear the snare in my
I
headphones.
said you don't need a snare, Johnny.
Yeah, well, he doesn't. His snare wasn't working years ago, so now he don't want it anymore.
It still ain't working.
Still ain't working, dog.
Nah, but there's some tracks that don't need that. But that particular track I think did. Like, and it didn't even need to be a snare through like the whole thing. It should have only been in like 4 bars of each of their verses. That's it.
I needed a
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Every
saying.
time the verse was going, I'm like, here it comes, and then Big Sean came in.
Because it builds up for each one of theirs, bro, and then it
doesn't. It lets you down. That did bother me too.
It's funny. I heard it like 3 times, bro, and I was at the Grow, so it's loud as fuck in those rooms. But I was like, dude, who the fuck is this Baby Tron dude? Because all I hear is boy.
Yeah.
I was like, Big Sean took like a whole verse, or what the fuck?
Baby Tron's he's a beast.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
That little motherfucker.
I haven't even heard about him till this track.
Yeah,
he can rap.
I don't know.
Y'all go ahead
Baby Tron.
and start digging up some of his stuff. He's got some bars.
I told Leonard on the first listen, you're gonna be like, what the fuck a little bit, but just write it out and listen to what he's saying. It's clever as fuck. And it throws you off, but then you'll understand why it threw you off.
Sounds like an excuse for shitty stuff.
Nah.
Just said he's dope.
Yeah, I did. No, I'm fucking with you, man.
This food's good. Just put a bunch of salt on it.
This food's great. You just got to put all kinds of Tabasco sauce and salt on it.
You making a good point. But it's not shitty. I think Midwestern hip hop gets to play a lot more in the sandbox because you get your Crucial Conflicts, you get your Bone Thugs and Harmonies, you get your Esham, you get your ICP, you get your M, you get your Slum Village, your Tech Nine. Like you get
Stevie
all
Stone.
your Stevie.
Shout
like
out.
there's so many like different lanes that you can be in that when you're not just married to a coast.
Yeah.
Or the South where it's like got a particular sound that you got to sound like. Twisted, for sure.
Kanye.
Crucial Conflict, like, for sure. All that.
Yeah, the Midwest.
Yeah.
The Midwest, dog. I mean,
different thing.
Dom, was it me and you talking about? Who the fuck was I talking to this? I think maybe it was my cousin Kenneth. Fuck, I don't know who I was talking to about, but the Midwest, dog, like, yikes, my dude. There's some,
High Tech, Talib Kweli.
There's some spitters, bro.
Yeah.
They could spit, like, lyrically crazy from the Midwest.
Yep. And they're not just, one sound. Like every one of those artists has a different pocket in a different way that they do their thing. So I think that's one of the things that makes the Midwest a little harder to get the recognition it deserves when it comes to these conversations, and so often becomes, East versus West, because that's what we were all programmed
And
to
then
think.
South.
Yeah. And then it became the South, and now we're talking about Canada as if it's a player in that, but it's really just Drake. It's really just Drake.
They not like us.
I know who else is from Canada.
Justin Bieber's son.
Bieber.
Canada,
Jim Carrey.
Let me see who else did.
Jim Carrey?
Seth Rogen. Yeah, Jim Carrey is Canadian.
Okay.
Who else? Terrence and Phillip.
That makes sense that he played the Canadian news in Anchorman 2, bro.
Jim Carrey Canadian.
That's
Seth
hilarious.
Rogen's Canadian. Aubrey is Canadian. Notice how I'm using his real name now.
Yeah,
Who?
technically.
Is not Sting. Is it Sting?
Sting.
Wasn't
no.
No, what was the dude that
Pink Floyd. They're from Canada.
What about
Hold
the,
up. Pink Floyd's Canadians. The fuck?
Yeah, they ain't.
Are you sure about that?
They ain't Americans.
We need a fact check.
Let me
the
see.
Tory Lanez?
Tory Lane's
The
Canadian
Weeknd?
too. Yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
Wasn't the Weekend from
Oh
there
yeah,
too?
Weekend for
What about
Canadian too.
Future?
Future.
Nah, Future from-
Imagine that'd be wild as fuck.
From the slums.
Imagine if Future was Canadian, bro. Comes out. It'd be just as shocking as when 21
fuck, what was I
Savage was
looking up?
British. and
Oh
Pink
yeah,
Floyd's from
that's
Canada.
right.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be just as shocking to find out that
People did not believe that.
Bro,
He was
no,
like, he looked like a dude from
That's
Atlanta. What are you
crazy,
talking
my
about?
guy. When I heard that he was British, I was like, "There's no way this
He's
is real."
British. Yeah.
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 I got some crazy ones. Keanu Reeves, Ryan Gosling.
Hold on, Keanu Reeves Canadian.
Yeah.
Traitor.
That's why Keanu played the Canadian stunt double in Toy Story.
What?
That's crazy. You don't remember Toy Story 4? Remember he's the little dude on.
I had never
on-
seen 4.
You ain't seen 4?
No, I've
Man,
seen.
where's man? You know what I was thinking about the other day?
Why you look so disappointed
Because,
every time I
dog,
say I
you
haven't
like
seen
movies as
something?
much as I do, and I feel like you've been missing a lot here, brother. You know what I think we need to do? We need to find the motherfucking movie theater down here. You know, maybe Icon because they did reach out and I didn't get to respond to them. And we need to all pull up and go watch some of these new motherfucking movies together,
It just make
like
it a
a
thing.
big fun
Yeah.
bunch, bro. We're gonna be like Marky Mark and the Fun Bunch up in this
right.
bitch, and we're gonna watch
Sure.
all the movies.
I'll go check out some movies.
Yeah.
I got no problem
You
staying
said
current.
Icon?
Oh yeah.
That's where we watched that Boneyard video or movie.
Oh yeah, how was that?
So we could talk about that, right?
Yeah.
Did you hate it like everybody else did, Jay? Because I've been hearing all kinds of fucked up shit about that movie.
Nah, bro. I mean,
Well, first tell the audience for those who don't know.
What is
movie.
Boneyard
Yeah.
and what is the premise and
okay,
why
okay.
was it made?
so Boneyard is a movie based on the 13 and a half bodies that they found in the West Mesa. So the West Mesa killings. So they ended up making a movie about it. 50 Cent produced it and had a hand in it. It was bro. Like it was a good movie. I could see there. I did have a couple gripes. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
So I guess there was like an insurance. Something happened with the insurance where New Mexico wouldn't give them the insurance they needed. So they went to Las Vegas and got that insurance. So when you watch the film, it like supposed to take place in Albuquerque, but you see like palm trees and you know what I'm saying. So
Oh,
like,
you ain't
see-
seen them palm trees on Central lately?
Bro, there's like 2 houses. Actually, one of them's on like Comanche that has 1 palm tree. I'm surprised it's still alive.
made it
dog.
happen.
But anyway, yeah. But other than that, dog, there was like that, and then they're using like iPhone sounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that kind of took me out of like the
What do you mean iPhone sound?
like they're like on iPhones in like the
Oh, and you could hear like
it's
the
like
sound
ding.
effects of
Yeah,
it?
it's like
Oh,
the
that's
beat.
crazy.
So that kind of took away.
That sounds
from
like some
the,
Tubi shit.
The reality of it, yeah.
Is it to be quality?
Oh,
Hey,
that's all
hey.
you had to say, dog.
No,
It's-
I'll say it even better. To be or not to be?
That is the question.
It like it had Mel Gibson, right? It had 50. They had some decent actors, but it was like, what would they be? What is it
It's
like?
a
B-roll, like
C
a-
movie.
I was like a B movie.
like a B movie.
Like
So,
Lifetime channel at like 2 in the afternoon?
I wouldn't say Lifetime. I would say like 2B. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's not that much better. I don't know which one's more
it was-
disrespectful at this point.
What, Lifetime?
Lifetime or
solid,
Tubi?
man. Lifetime
No,
is solid.
that's what I'm saying, though.
They just don't have integrity when it comes to male characters. Right? They are not trying to cape at all for the brothers at all.
That's funny.
So your gripe was not shot here. Acting could have been better.
What about the story?
The story was okay. They didn't really go too much into like the past or like of each, you know.
So it's not
of the victim.
not a period piece at all or anything. It's like current.
It's kind of current, bro. Like
Really?
it seemed like. You
Well,
know what
is
I'm
it
saying?
more about the what happened, or is it more about like? Because I can't tell from the trailer. Like, are they like trying to find the killer? Is it about like the storyline of it? Like, what's the main thread of the story?
They're trying to find the killer. Like the way it bounces around is kind of a little different, bro. But they're like trying to find a killer. It looks like a cop could be it.
Mm-hmm.
Then Mel Gibson comes in and he's like a FBI like a profiler.
Is Danny Glover in the movie though?
No.
Damn, bro,
He's
we
too-
needed a
he's too
Lethal
old for-
Weapon
dude, he's too old
reunion.
for that shit, huh?
He's too old for that shit. Hey, make some fucking noise, Jay. That was it, dog. Jay comes through with the motherfucker alley-oop slam dunk.
But fuck, where was that?
Mel Gibson comes in.
Yeah, man. So like, it had like good moments and shit. But on the internet, everybody's picking it apart.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, first of all, like I said, it was shot out there and like parts out here, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when Chad walked in today, he's all, listen, fellas, when we take this on the road, this whole disorganized shit, we're gonna have to fix some shit.
Dude, he was in here like 5 seconds and he
this
was
gonna have to
already-
change. When we take this on the road, I ain't letting this shit fly right here, bruh. Y'all wrap up these wires.
There we go.
But I mean,
That's what I need.
overall, bro, I'd probably go watch it again, see if there's anything that I missed.
Oh, so
You
you'd
know what
watch
I'm
it twice.
saying? I would, yeah.
You watch it again?
One of the homies is gonna get us in over there at Icon.
So you won't start watching Game of Thrones, but you'll watch this monstrosity twice. I see how it is, dog.
You still ain't watched Game of Thrones?
I haven't, dog. Bro,
I'm
I just like
getting
right
into
now, dog. I
Sopranos,
don't know. I
so-
can't lock in like
yeah,
that long, bro.
I know.
Like,
It feels in. I'm watching.
I
That
feel
sounds
like-
like
I feel like
commitment
things are
issues,
yeah.
Jay. That's what that sounds
bro,
like.
I've been hearing that a lot.
That sounds like
can't
commitment issue. Listen, I can't commit my time to a show that long.
Fuck no, I'm committed to my career. I'm trying to make shit happen.
Then you
for
can't
me,
watch
dude.
that fucking movie twice, then, bro. I'm putting my foot down here.
Okay.
I'm revoking your to-be privileges, bro.
Gotta get off.
You changed your login password? Is that what you're saying?
Logging off. We logging off. I can't judge. Bro, we said this before we started filming. I won't judge a piece of art, which that is what film is, and music, unless I've been able to watch it myself and digest it for myself. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. I don't like to take the opinions of people on the internet because a lot of times they can be wrong. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they're right, you know, but it's probably 50-50, down the middle. Okay. Half right, half wrong. So I don't want to base my opinion off of other people's opinions. I hate feeling like I do that. Even so, to where like if there's a movie I want to watch, if I don't get to watch it right away, I'll completely stay away from reviews. I'll completely stay away from audience score. I don't want to have any of that tarnish my opinion. And I feel like, I mean, even though I am fucking strong-minded, it's kind of hard not to. When you hear a bunch of people talking all kinds of crazy shit, you go into the movie already expecting it to suck. Or you listen to the album already expecting it to be trash. I don't want none of that. I want to decide that on my own. Okay. You feel what I'm saying?
I do.
So I'll watch it and I'll try and keep the opinions that I've already heard out of it.
I didn't even know about it until y'all mentioned it a couple weeks ago. Like I didn't even know they were making that movie. So I'm a check it out. I've always wondered. There's certain like local stories, like, and maybe the La Llorona is not like local to here, but I heard about it first here, and it feels like culturally significant here. So I hoped when they made that movie that it was gonna do numbers and be something like special.
It sucked.
And it was not good.
Which one?
La Llorona. La Llorona. Yeah, they made a movie based off that character, which that character is incredible. Like
and,
you
and
could make.
It was in the like the universe of what's that? The Conjuring universe.
Oh,
really?
Yes.
See,
they're all attached.
They need it. See, it needs its own
We
like
don't need
atmosphere.
we don't need Avengers Llorona movies.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Doesn't need to be attached to some fucking multiverse of madness. Get the fuck out of here. She's scary alone.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like, yeah, a Llorona period piece, you know, in the middle of nowhere.
Come on, dog. Be
like,
fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah.
And especially, well, think about it like this.
Yeah.
It's like what made Freddy Krueger scary too, right? But see, Freddy Krueger was only like teenage kids. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, that's the thing about horror movies, especially in the United States. Like they tend to go away from like harming or trying to scare like kids that are like under teenage level, right? You don't see movies that like do like stuff like that, dog.
Yeah.
So when you do see it on film, it's jarring. It's
Right.
like, what the fuck?
But you saw The Witch, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
the way
That's what I mean.
Yeah, like if
That's
they made
exactly
a movie
how I
like,
wish it would be.
That's what I wanted too.
That'd be crazy.
I was like, yo, this is Llorona. Like, if anybody watching this has ever driven out to like, what's it, Vado, that lake,
oh, yep.
you can get lost out there.
Yep.
Like, that's the type of area, like if they shot the film out there with some of those like decrepit buildings and like that shit, like That's scary as fuck. Like that's what I
thought. Come on.
that shit would have been great. But
Where was she supposed to like be from, or like where
It's
does that?
well, we
'cause
heard
I
it
always-
here.
Yeah,
but
I always heard
there's-
it like Rio Grande.
throughout the like Southwest. I feel you feel what I'm saying. Even like down in New Mexico, it's one of our like urban legends.
Right.
It's the folklore. So anywhere that has an arroyo.
Yeah. That's why
She
I don't go
from-
running over
she
there.
from
dog.
there.
I'm like, I don't wanna run in that bitch.
Even a small one. It ain't gotta be big, bro. Just any type of arroyo. She lived down the street from that bitch. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I think it is like geographical. I've been reading.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Southwest region. You feel what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? I
Yeah.
think
That's what I
all the
thought.
way to all the way to Cali. You know, I feel like
Yeah.
this whole bottom half, then down in New Mexico, it's one of our
Yeah.
urban legends.
yeah, and to me, that on top of like the West Mesa murders and stuff, I always felt like anytime somebody got a camera in front of those stories, they should do like crazy numbers and they should do something really special. So it kind of disappoints me, disheartens me a little bit. But then again, you know, that just means there's still opportunity out there for someone to do it right. So
That's true. And talking about opportunity, before we get out of here, we got to talk about LeBron and his son getting to play on
Yes.
the same team.
Damn.
My brother, make some motherfucking noise, Jay. I've been hearing and seeing and all the shit.
To the king.
Okay, to the king. I've been hearing. Now you got to do that though. Keep it in. It's 2000. Shut the fuck up, bro. So I don't give a fuck what you think about LeBron, bro. I don't want to hear none of that shit, none of that conversation. If you can't see that it's dope that this man is playing with his firstborn son that had a heart attack last year, when LeBron grew up without a dad, coming from absolutely nothing to doing what he's done, to be able to end his career playing with his oldest son. If you don't see how fucking special that is, you're a fucking hater. Point blank, period.
So is this how he's ending it? Is his last year?
This
or
is
what?
no,
I
what,
think
he
it's-
just signed a contract for 2 more years.
it's gonna be about it.
Yeah, that's it. We getting. I think maybe we get 3 years, but 2 for sure, barring any unforeseen circumstances. But because I won't say those words, I won't speak them into. We're saying unforeseen circumstances. I think we get maybe 1 more solid year at like a for sure run at a ring, right? Like that's the main focal point, and then the victory lap, the sayonara tour, the goodbye tour. That's what I think.
Man, I just think it's great. LeBron's played 20 years and he's like rolled his ankle a few times. Like he's never had any really like he's had like YMCA injuries. Like, playing in the NBA for
And bro,
20
he
years.
plays head down,
Yeah.
fucking steam up, like all straight to the basket, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so that's what I feel like, bro. And you see a lot of people like talking about, oh man, privileged, and everybody talking about like they're pulling favors, all this bullshit, dog. If it was say this was Steph.
Steph Curry.
Say this was Steph Curry.
Okay.
You think people would still be feeling the same way, talking the same way they are?
He has daughters, doesn't he?
Yeah, but this just for the sake of
I
argument.
think a little bit, but probably not as much as.
Fuck no,
as
everybody be like,
LeBron.
this is the greatest shit we've ever seen.
So you're saying LeBron's too black?
For what these motherfuckers are trying to act like, for what they're trying to say and the way they're trying to fucking maneuver around, I don't
Too
think
black,
it's that.
too
I don't,
strong,
I don't think
too
it's
black,
that. I
too
don't,
strong.
I don't think it's just that. I don't think it's just that. I feel like there's been animosity towards LeBron since he was 18 years old.
Oh, for sure.
Nobody wanted
sure.
him to succeed.
They hated him.
And the fact that he has succeeded the way that he has and the way he's conducted himself has made him a major target for a bunch of hatred.
Yep.
Definitely.
And I think his crew and his wife deserve all the credit in the world because that whole circle kept everything so tight. I'm sure the man is not squeaky clean, but everybody understood their role.
Who is?
Nobody. But that's what I'm saying. Like in the modern era, he's the only person that got in and got out so far. And there's been no crazy scandals. There's been no weird shit, side babies, like none of that shit.
None of it.
Like he kept it going. His dudes got paid. They got better. They improved. Now Rich Paul is big time. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
Like
he's
Maverick
my goat.
Carter's big time. What's up?
That's why he's my goat.
Well,
That's the last.
you know what? Like in that, it's a different standard because Jordan was just strictly on the court nobody's fucking with him. But what LeBron did outside of it was just so much more impressive, I think, considering the era. Like Jordan, I don't think had the character to survive in the 2000s.
Probably
like
not.
Being the same dude, you know what I'm
Imagine
saying?
Jordan
He still
on
liked
social
to
media.
he still liked to gamble, he still liked to smoke his trees. Like all that stuff didn't come out until much later because the media actually put a kibosh on those stories. But LeBron had the opposite effect.
They were trying to find anything.
Anything he did, even his tattoo, the chosen one.
Yeah.
They hated his tattoos.
Anything, bro.
Like anything they could hate.
And
they
see,
hated,
that's
bro.
what I mean, dog. Like, if this was anybody but LeBron, this would be so celebrated because, bro, this is fucking amazing, my dog. For him to play this long at this level, to be able to have his son enter the league and play while he's still at a top caliber time is unfucking real, and we will probably never, ever, ever see this again.
I think we'll see more of it.
Think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because he's already set. Like once you do it, it's easier to go catch it again.
I think so.
Like
I
you got your sights set on like a bar that's been raised. Now I got to reach that bar.
Right. I think other people like Jason Tatum, not to say that this is a goal that he would have, but if Jason Tatum's son grew to be an NBA, prospect, and Tatum was taking care of himself in the league, he might play 20, 25 years, and his son might be in by then, which I think we'd see more of it. I think we'll see more brothers. A lot of these athletic families, they get in. Like, remember, Kobe's dad was a professional athlete.
Yep.
So we're
And so
already
Steph's.
we're already seeing it. We're just not seeing it as in front of your face. We're not seeing the power moves happen right in front of you.
Yep.
But we've seen LeBron make moves like this before. He did a lot to help Johnny Manziel. Wasn't nobody complaining about that shit.
Yep.
Ain't nobody had nothing to say about that. Everybody was cool with that. Johnny Manziel burned that shit to the ground. Like, that was on him. But LeBron has been making influence in the league for a long time. And I think for him to just do it in front, like out in front, it just kind of rubs people the wrong way because they're used to certain people being in charge and certain people making decisions.
Yep.
And they don't like the idea that now LeBron in his camp could be some of those decision makers now.
And not they fucking are.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
and
it's
they don't
that
like
shit,
it.
and that's when it comes out where it feels almost borderline racist.
Yeah.
but it's really not. It's just like you just don't like change, bro. Like you don't like seeing, because when George Karl's son was in the NBA, Bill Walton's son was in the NBA, like all these guys who were like mid-tier stars or players, but their dads were coaches or administrators in the league and stuff. Nobody said shit, but they were getting drafted, so nobody had a problem with it.
Nope. And the thing is the Lakers didn't. The Lakers didn't lose.
They didn't. Yeah, they didn't burn anything.
They took them at 55 in the
Yeah.
second round,
Yeah.
bro. Like people are acting like they fucking benched 1 million people to get them a first round draft pick, bro. Like
yeah, they didn't sell off pieces
no,
to get them.
dog, no. It's just it. Being a dad,
Yeah,
bro. That shit is amazing.
yeah.
That is some beautiful shit, my dude. He gets to share the floor with his oldest son.
And his son still has to earn it though.
Come
Yeah.
on. And-
Like
and-
that's the thing. He still has
Yeah.
to earn it.
Dog, man, I feel like it can't be overstated, and that's really I'm a Braun fan, but that's the part that pissed me off, and that's the part I really wanted to talk about, bro, because it just seems like no matter what he does, bro, he's the epitome of what we've said multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool, you could walk on water, but it's only because you can't swim. It's the epitome of that. People want to pick apart anything like that, and just there's no way. I'm sorry, dog. There's no way you're gonna convince me that this is anything but amazing.
Yeah.
That we're seeing.
He already built a school in the
Yeah.
hood. Like, like what are you
Yeah.
talking about?
No,
He's
dog.
still-
That was
he's
just
still
for
playing.
optics, brother.
Yeah, no.
It's just to make it.
Okay.
It was just for
Yeah.
optics,
Yeah,
dog.
okay.
No, bro. They
Yeah.
don't really care about anybody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. He built a school when they got race hustlers like Umar Johnson in the community,
Yeah.
who have been collecting money, hitting the cash app for 25 years, ain't built nothing.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? And you got a guy who's actively in the league who built a school and is still building things, is still creating business, been doing TV
That's
shows,
dope,
been
bro.
doing podcasts. Like, he has won on every level, and he continues to win. And I wish him nothing but the best, his family nothing but the best. I do not agree with whoever has a problem with what he's doing right now, because fuck off, man. Like, when you've earned it, just straight up.
And see, the thing that what I look at too is the way that they make it look, bro. Like they always make it look like he's not doing these like humanitarian things to give back. You feel what I'm saying? They always feel like they try and push it like there's some kind of like hidden agenda or he doesn't fully do it. And it sucks to see that shit because it's hard to do stuff like that in the first place.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So to see people like try and pick like positivity apart is that's gotta be disheartening. Like moving forward, like why would you want to do that again?
Right.
So many people are like, damn, I'm literally doing this so I can help. Yeah. And people are trying to act like I'm doing it for something else.
Hey man,
You just gotta let it speak for itself, bro.
I think so, and he's done that. I agree.
Yeah.
I want that. I'm glad you said that, bro. You got to turn out all that fucking noise and let the work speak for itself.
Yeah, because the kids he puts into college, they not trying to hear that shit.
No, because
and their families don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But I agree with you. I feel like sometimes there is a media angle where they're trying to minimize those things. I think that goes to a broader agenda where they just don't like having real life heroes out here. Like I think they want your leaders to be your leaders and that's it. Yeah. They don't really want you to have like these other people outside of, you know, social structures.
That's why that
to be the approved leaders.
What that one chick say? Shut up and dribble.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
And you talking about a bitch? You talking about a bitch that's on television who all you have to do is read a teleprompter and stay thin.
Yeah, she ain't doing shit.
She's like she's a news reporter or what?
Yeah, she's just a Fox News correspondent person.
It's always those motherfuckers.
But it's not even like we're not even talking about like a quality journalist. You're talking about a person who literally has to be pretty and stay on camera
and be able to read
and read what they wrote for her.
And that's it. Like LeBron has done so much more. He did more in his life when he got drafted than that person has probably ever done for anyone else inspirationally in their entire career lifetime.
And that's where you see clear that it's always projection of self, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's not, you can't take what people say or feel about you personal because it's not. It's projection of how they feel about themselves. And you said it yourself. It's mainly these fuckers that are sitting on a couch talking about, oh man, he should have dunked it. Motherfucker, the only thing you dunking is donuts. What the fuck? How the fuck you got an opinion on what this man should do? You breathe heavy walking up a flight of stairs, bruh. And see, that's why I always liked JJ Redick being on Stephen A's situation there.
On his head.
On his head.
That's what you wanted.
Exactly.
He was on his
I was trying to think of his show, right? He was telling, he would say, I could tell just by the way you guys responded, you guys ain't played more than fucking 3 hours of basketball.
Yeah.
You have to have people that have been through there because they know. You can't take an opinion of somebody that has $10 in their bank account and they're trying to turn you into a millionaire.
Yeah.
What the fuck you know about making $1 million, my dude?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. And shout out, bro. Shout out to the good dads out there, bro, handling business, stepping up to the plate. Even after they didn't have a pops. That makes it even that much harder to do that. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or he had a real clear plan from the very beginning. Like that's sometimes the gift and the curse of that scenario. It's like, yeah, you don't have that relationship with your dad, but then you get to build it from scratch.
Yeah.
So you really can pick the parts. Like you're not inheriting trauma as much as you're just like redesigning the blueprint. And if you have kids, it's just like, all right, I didn't have a dad or I didn't have a great relationship with my dad. So what is it that I want to teach my kids?
Yes.
And you could start with a blank slate because, you know, you're just like, I know I'm here. And I know that from the very beginning makes a difference.
You continue to break them generational curses.
And LeBron seems like the type of cat to help, like, obviously outside of his family, but like his story, right?
Yeah.
He worked hard as fuck for he played every day, practiced every day. He seems like the type of cat that would notice those type of strengths in somebody,
right?
And help them
cultivate
them, get them out of that situation, out of that hood, or just kind of show them the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I agree, my brothers, and I can't think of a better way to get up out of here. Break them generational curses, do the work, and don't be a fucking hater just sitting on the couch. Until next time, respect the connect. Peace.
Peace.
It's thicker than that.